set. You can get, I think it's the 9-piece set and the 6-piece set, all right? That's on these 2 pages. And then what I did is I just put them in this peach crate so you could see how well they work, right? And modular is better than round because round takes up more space, right? So these modular designs helps everything fit in a small space more easily, right? So I'm gonna pull them out so you can see which ones. So these are the small ones, right? I love these ones. They're great for just a little bit of baby carrots, right? Maybe on the go, maybe some raspberries, blueberries, or blackberries. So those are the smalls. And then this is your medium. Get these all out of here. And then this is your large. I love the largest too. You're gonna do a lot more with this. A year ago, I was making a lot of stock for soups. So I would boil my chicken and then I would pour my stock in these, and you can freeze these, you guys. So I would freeze my stock in these and I would have them, you know, for a rainy day. But I just wanted you to see how well these all work with one another. And then when I take all their seals off, I'm going to show you how they nest. All right. So this, oh my gosh, here I go. Lori. So this is going to be your set that is the 9-piece set. Is that 9 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so there's your 9-piece set. All right, and then these guys are your 6-piece set. So you have your option. So maybe you have customers who aren't like, well, that's too big for me. You know, I'm by myself, or maybe it's just me and my husband or my partner or whatever. So that, you know, sell them the smaller set, right? So the smaller set is great for on the go, right? Now watch how these nest, you guys. This is the part that I love because I have a whole bunch in that cabinet right over there. So you take this one and this one and this one, right? So that's your 3 pieces. And they nest smallest first. Looky, looky. I mean, look how well they nest, you guys. They did that on purpose, right? I don't know how they did it. I'm not a designer, right? But look how fantastic that is. So if you do that with these, right, they're all gonna nest right inside one another. And then what I do is I put my little eyeball, I call them eyeballs because they look like an eyeball, your eyeball seals, just like that. So what I do, you guys, is I cut up my cantaloupe, I cut up my watermelon, I take my grapes off of the stem, I put them in these. They're great to grab and go, right? Either for you or for the kids. Now, with your Fridge Smart, the reason why we have to have Fridge Smart also is because your Fridge Smart is for your fresh fruits and vegetables in their natural state, right? Once you cut into a fruit or vegetable, you need to really move it out of your Fridge Smart into another Tupperware piece because your Fridge Smart really is for your fruits and vegetables in their natural state, right? So here we go. And then this is the line, right? So there's that. Now watch this. So if you've got this big one and you take all your little eyeballs, put them in there like that. This one, and you take this one, and you take this one. Look how they all nest inside one another, you guys. I mean, look at that. I mean, look how compact that is. That's amazing, all right? And you'll also see that there's a reason for these little circles on the top, not only because, look, it fits for your cocktail, but also that they do this. There's a reason for that, you guys. So then when you stack these in the refrigerator, they're holding onto each other. They're not locked into place, but they're holding on top of each other. Same thing with this one. So if we do this, and we do this, and we do this, I mean, really, it's like Legos, right? Like our modular mates, right, Lori? So look at this, you guys. All right, so let's pretend that that's on top of there. So they're all on top of each other, but they're not moving around because the little roundies on the bottom are connecting with the roundies on the top, right? I love these containers, you guys. I seriously think they're so great. They're so versatile. They're great for on the go. Vegetables, fruits, nuts. You can put Cheerios in them. You can put M&Ms in them. You can put candies in them. I can't say enough. So dishwasher safe, right? Not microwave safe. So like Laura and I said before, not get those customers, right, you guys? Can I put that in the microwave? No, not recommended for the microwave. If you do, you can, but Lori and I know that over time, blasting this plastic in the microwave is going to make it look all nasty and gunky on the inside. And then you'll have those customers call you and say, you know what, why is my Fresh and Cool like all busted and nasty on the inside? And then we get to tell them, well, did you put it in the microwave on high? Then did you put it in the dishwasher with the dishwashing detergent and everything? So that's why it's our job, you guys, to tell people not recommended for the microwave, right? So that's up to us, you guys. That's up to us when we're doing our little demonstrations. So that is our fresh and cool. Lori, can I talk about the Fridge Smart stackable set real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I just, yeah, you go get those. So I don't know about you guys, but I have fresh and cools as well. But I was like sitting here, like mesmerized by what Kevin was doing, the way that he was stacking them, right? Did you guys all pick up on them? The way they interchange. It is like Legos. And they kind of mimic our Modular Mate line a little bit, but they don't lock in place. But look at how that stacks, just like that. Smallest to largest, right? Large inside of small. Same way that you stack your Fridge Smarts, right? To make the most of your space. But the shape of them, I call them eyes too, because they look like eyes, and they have the little holes to keep. You can make glasses for Halloween too, if you want to go as a
alien,
but what's the buggy? Martian. I was thinking Martian. But I was sitting here and I was just like mesmerized watching him do that. So if you have these in your possession, go live and show them how they do that, because people might say, oh, I don't have room for that. But when you watch Kevin put it all together and then stack it up so it is nice and clean in your drawer, because Kevin he has a pull-out drawer, and it is really nice and neat and all stacked. And he's not lying when he says he's got a lot of those. He likes them. So that could be your next step from your Fridge Smart, right? When you take it out of your Fridge Smart because it's lasted you 3 weeks or a month, put them in there for on the go. They're good for lunches. They're good to take them on a picnic. And what customers love about them is that they can see through them instead of this. This is good too, but you can't see through this. And we have customers that want clear. They want to be able to see what they have in there. So that's the biggest thing.
That's great. So Lori, I was just thinking about this. So I know some of you know that I work part-time at a bakery here in Powell. They love these because we do big batches of cookie dough and we do huge batches of cake batters and stuff. And what they do is they use these. Now, I'm not saying we're running an industrial bakery, but I want to give you an idea. So what Cole does when he's making butter dough is he cracks all of his eggs, because some of the eggs that we use in some of our recipes are like 18 to 24 eggs because we're making giant batches of dough, right? So what Cole does is he puts these all out and he pre-cracks all of his eggs. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, because I just thought of this, what if we're going camping, Lori, and we want to take our eggs with us? Pre-crack your eggs in these, right, you guys? Because if you're a baker, you know what happens. When I go to put my eggs into something, they are their own entity until you whip them up. So when you go to plop an egg, you have to be very close, very slow. One egg will come out at a time because they stay within their own natural egg state, whatever you want to call it, right? So just an idea, if we're going camping, don't take eggshells with you. Go ahead and pre-crack your eggs, and then you'll have your eggs already done in your fresh and cools in your camper or your cooler. So that's a great idea for that.
I know.
So do you use this, Lori?
I do. I love that. I love that.
I do too. So listen, you guys, this has been around for a while, but I really wasn't using it until like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. And it's because I had my deli meats and cheeses, and I was doing the thing that I always told people not to do. I was coming home with my deli meats and cheeses and keeping them in those stupid deli bags, right? And I was throwing them into the little deli meat tray. And those bags, they rip, they never zip right or whatever. And I'm like, look, I'm going to go down and get my Fridge Smart stackable deli set. I am in love with this. I've been using it all the time, you guys. And if you had the version of this from years ago, if you remember it, the trays were really thin and they were kind of wonky. You had to get them on just right. Sometimes if you pinched on the side, the trays would fall apart. Every customer that I sold that to, they were like, I hate that thing because it never stays together. So what they did is they made it better, you guys. And they made it double deep. So this one down here, so this has my Virginia ham in it. Look at that, delicious. All right, so that's your double deep, and it comes with a rack. You guys, it's in my cabinet over there because I'm not using it, but it has like a little rack at the bottom, right, Lori? So if you want to pre-slice tomatoes or anything like that, so that you want to have this as a sandwich station, then you already have your tomatoes pre-sliced with the little grid, right? But I just use this for all my deli meats and cheeses. So here's my Swiss and my provolone here on the top. And then here's my, I love pepperoni. So this is for my pepperoni sandwiches. And they all lock really well onto one another. And then this is an actual seal. The one before was not an actual seal. It kind of just rested on there. Remember, Lori? So
Yep.
I am in love with this. So many uses for this. And I think my friend Janelle, I'll have to find, she's another business leader, I'll have to find her picture. I put them on my team page. I'll share them with Champion of different uses for this, like for cheeses and crackers, for, you know, you're going to a cocktail party out by the campfire, or maybe you're taking cut vegetables. It's not just for deli meats and cheeses, you guys, but I am in love with this thing. And it's featured, if you can see in Lori's brochure, it's featured
I'm
this.
showing you in the catalog. Sorry, I got the blurred thing going on here. Sorry. That, yeah.
So there, so it's right underneath your veggie keepers that Lori was talking about, right, you guys?
Yes. So, were you done? I'm sorry. Were you done with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what that reminds me of is my favorite product. So he told you about the fridge. Mine is the freezer. Right here it is. This is the freezer stackable. We started with this. What in the world? Do I have to hold this in front of my face? I can't show.
Yeah. It's super blurry, but
there it is. How about there? All right. So
a little better.
So I love mine. Same concept. One seal, 3 compartments that snap together. And I use them all the time. It started as a hostess gift. Remember, Kevin? It was just hostesses could get them. And then they put it into our catalog. So it optimizes your freezer space, right? You can thaw out portions as you need them. You take out one of the little levels and you can thaw just that level. But we like to use it, and it's always in our freezer. We like to use it for bratwurst, Italian sausage, and like maybe summer sausage, not summer sausage, but mild hot and bratwurst. So you lay them out and you can get 5. A lot of times you can get 5 across one level. So you can just pop them out. How many do you want to make? You want to make 2? You don't have to defrost the whole entire thing. You can pop them out. And when you're done with a level, you take that level off, wash it, and put the cover on it. I am in love with the freezer version of what Kevin just showed you. So that's another idea. Take those 2 products. That is not on sale right now. That is just featured. A lot of times, right? We have featured products in our brochures. Take that product for the fridge and the other product for the freezer, and make that your 2 products for the day, right? Go live with them if you have them, or post about both of them, fridge and freezer. But it is the same concept. And if you don't have them, you need them. They save space and they're so cool to use, right? It optimizes everything about them.
Lori, that's great, because you just gave me an idea. Because, you know, sometimes we get so excited about our products that we want to talk about everything, right? And then all of a sudden we have just thrown up all over our customers, and maybe they only have $50 to spend. And we just showed them $450 worth of stuff. And then like, well, what am I going to buy? I don't know what to buy, right? So to Lori's point, that's great. You know, pick 3 or 4 things that actually work together. So that would be a great simple demo. Do your fridge smart stackable family set, and then do the freezer set. Show how this is great for the refrigerator, show how that's great for the freezer, right? And then you can incorporate these into your demo if you wanted to, but keep it really short, you guys. I don't know about you, but I have no attention span anymore, because, you know, social media has led me to watch TikTok videos for 30 seconds or you know, whatever it is. I shut down, my head shuts down. So let's not ignore that. Let's play into that and allow our customers to see short, fast, quick demonstrations so that they're like, well, I don't have, oh my God, is he still talking? Is he still talking? Right? So, right. Because I do that, I'm like, scroll, they're talking too long, scroll. So think about that, you guys, perfecting your demo, which is why Lori and I are here trying to help you guys reach more people. Like, I think we talked about this the last time, the story feature, right? On your Instagram and on your Facebook. Stories are great because stories are short, they pop in, sometimes they have music, but they're short, you guys, and it's a simple, quick commercial for your products.
Mhm. And personally, Kevin, I could sit and listen to you all day long. You could just talk and I would just sit and listen and learn.
So, I'll send you your check.
Okay. So, but I know, and we know our products and we know what we like, and we plan on talking about a few things and then we remind each other of something else. But take a portion of what, like maybe you really like these, focus on these for a day. Maybe you really love these, focus on that. So please, you don't have to use everything, but we hope that you picked up something that you didn't know about some of these products, or it starts the creative juices flowing in your mind about how you can use different products together, right? To help your customers decide what they need. Everybody's got the need, but most importantly is you have to explain to people, you have to show people what the value of our products are, right? People don't really, I don't want to say they don't care about the price of our products. They want to know the value. What value will I get out of it? And if it's enough of a value, then they'll spend those few extra dollars because, first of all, they know they're going to last a lifetime, right? So show the value. Features, benefits, value will get you new customers and customers for a long, long time.
And I incorporate this into every single show, you guys. We need people to stop using disposable plastic baggies that end up in the trash, right? So how many times do we have to buy these and rebuy them and rebuy them and rebuy them? You're throwing your money into the trash. When we purchase our Tupperware, no matter what it is, we're getting rid of this, right? And we're going to replace it with this. It's a one-time purchase that you are going to have forever. So, you might spend a little bit more, but when you do the math, think about what you're spending month after month on these, and you're buying this once, right, you guys? The value. Show your customers.
And you'll always run into people. I just ran into some ladies on Saturday when I was doing a show, and they bought some of these for lunches, right? She bought like 4 of them. And then they bought other containers. She's like, I've got this really junky Gladware and I have to keep replacing it. So I'm pitching all of that and I'm pitching that our product and I'm going with this. So people will see it and they'll realize the value. So really it's about the value, what the products can do, right?
And it's not glass.
No. And that's why we sell plastic. So we hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you have questions, put them down in the chat and we will come back and we will answer them. And be sure to post on the ahas when Pam posts them on Champion, what your ahas were to get into the drawing on Thursday. And don't forget to join us for the cooking show tomorrow. I will be cooking, and I know Amy Gardner is cooking, and I think Jenny's cooking. So get your people on, get your parties on, get your customers on, get yourselves on there, and let us work for you. All right.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next month.
Yeah, we'll see you next month. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.